So the time has come to take these pickups out of this scratch plate, pick guard, whatever you want to call it, and put the ones in from the Squire SE. Now I've marked up which is the neck, bridge and the middle. So what I'm going to do is take these out, put the other pickups in, and then have an attempt at wiring them up with my old soldering iron. The new one hasn't come yet, so it might work, it might not. I've taken a photograph of the existing wiring just in case I get lost. I'm not a luthier, I'm not an expert on these pickups or wiring them up or anything, so that's just a backup in case I get lost. And I've also made just a little drawing of the where the connections go for the pickups on this little section. The end one, the end one there should be the bridge, middle, and this should be the neck on this side. All being well. So that's the plan. I shall, I'll set the camera up now and start removing the pickups and putting the other ones on, and then have some kind of an attempt at wiring them and soldering them. So I'll remove these pickups. It's going to be the first job. No, this on the Squire pickups, the 52mm ones. So I'll just check what these ones are. Just then if I can use these pickup covers, because these look quite new, and just replace put these existing ones back in if they're the same size. Yeah, that seems to be a 52. Oh, now that might be 50. And that's a 52. So I might, right, double check that. Yeah, I think that's a 51. So that particular one won't be any good to me, so I might just leave these other ones on that came with the pickups. Then they don't look too bad. Right, okay, so we've got those out. And what I'll do first, I think, is before I disconnect all those, just put the other ones in. So I've already marked these up with that's the bridge. And I just need to make sure these are going back in the right way as well. I'm not sure whether, I just have to refer back to my photograph now. So I just wanted to check the orientation of these. Not sure if it'll make a difference, but I know one side's north and the other side's south for some reason, so I don't know whether it'll make a difference or not. Maybe you could tell me in the comments, and just leave a little note. So I'm going to replace these silver screws with some gold ones. I've got all gold hardware and what have you for this guitar, so I'm going to replace those. I'm having to take the gold ones off another pick guard as I go, so just excuse me if it if it takes a little bit longer. I will probably fast forward the video, so not bore you too much. So we just need to start putting these in now in these positions. So we've got the the SE pickups in there from the Squire SE, and the other ones taken out. Now I just need to disconnect these and then reconnect the other ones. Simple as that, he says. So that's what I'm going to attempt to do now. Oh dear, it's a bad start. Our soldering iron has melted through a bowl. I had it rested on top of a plastic bowl, so there we go. Right, see if I can just undo all these from the volume pot first of all. I'm not sure this soldering iron is going to be up to the job, to tell you the truth, but we shall see. So far so good. And then if we disconnect these bad boys, I have to go and put my spectacles on. Oh, that's nice, come off nicely. It's come off nicely too. And so is that one, that's lovely. Right, okay, so we'll just bob this down a second. And what I'm going to do, I think, first of all, is just connect all these other black wires together, because they all go off to the volume. So if I can make an attempt, and I've marked the white ones up which go to the switch, and put some masking tape around them and just mark them up which goes to which of these little posts on there. So and all the black ones should go and work together. So I'm just going to try and connect those first to each other. Just twist them up. If I'm doing this wrong and anybody notices I'm doing something wrong, don't be afraid to say, because don't other people making the same mistakes if I've made a mistake. So right, so that's those all connected up. The question now is whether I can get this solder hot enough now. So to do the trick for me. What I'm going to do is, just got a little bit of flux there. I'm going to heat this up and then see if I can drop a little bit of fresh solder on this first of all. No idea with whether all the bits and bobs on this pick guard are working, all the pots and everything. It did say on the description that it was new, so presume everything's okay with it. I'm not 100% sure it's new, to tell you the truth, but I have to just take the guy's word for it. Right, I'm going to make an attempt now, if I can get everything out of the way, to connect those black wires. Just pop a bit of flux onto that as well. I'm not sure whether you should do that or not, but I can stop those curling up. Bit of a stretch for the neck pickup, I'm afraid. The wire was very slightly short, so not great for getting the connection there, but hopefully I can. Okay, so that's connected up. I'll just drop a little bit more solder on top of that. Okay, right, let's make sure we get these ones in the right order now. So I did a little drawing earlier on, so the bridge pickup, just need to mark them up, so what's the middle? I think that's the bridge, and that's the neck. Yeah, so that's the bridge which goes onto the first one, which is just there. Let's see if I can get that to pop on there. That's good. And if I can find the solder, just drop another little blob on top for good luck. Okay, so that seems to have got that, and now we need the middle. Being careful not to touch the one that I've just fixed on. Seems to have got that one, and the last one should be the neck. That one does look a little bit dry there. I'm not feeding the wires through the holes, which probably would have been the best. Probably would have been the best bet, but okay, so we've got that. Those two on there. Just need that third one on there. If I can just see what I'm doing. Wasn't sure that was a great connection there, so I'll just right, okay, so those seem to have that one just seems a little bit dodgy, so I need to see if I can get some more solder onto that one, I think. And just try and reconnect that a bit better. Oops, there we go. I still don't think that's great. It's very, the wire's quite wobbly, so it was all going so well. Okay, try again. Yeah, I think that's a little bit better. Right, I'll put the old soldering iron away. So, there we have it, all done and soldered up, and hope when that gets plugged in, everything works as it should. So that's a little bit further on now with this project. I've got some gold screws coming for the switch as well, and hopefully everything when that's fitted in will work hunky dory.